What's good, y'all boys? I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about God's grace and why God allows difficult things to happen to us. Now, make sure you click that follow button, that thumbs up button, or that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Now, let's get right into the video. So this right here, there's nothing factual about it. It's my observation over the time I've been living. It's the things that I've went through. It's the things that I've noticed. And like I said, this is my opinion. It's the way I live my life. If you have something, I have another way of living, or you might disagree, I feel free to comment down below. I love to discuss it and talk about it, so maybe I can learn something else from you. But why doesn't God help us, or why does God allow us to be in difficult situations? Now, the way I see it like this, right? Say it's a thunderstorm outside, and this thunderstorm symbolizes all the chaos, all the wickedness, all the sins, all the illnesses that are spread free in this world. And say there's this big structure, big home, right? That in the midst of the thunderstorm, in the midst of the chaos, you can walk in to find peace. You can walk in to find security, right? You know, as long as you're in this home, you will be fine from all the elements outside, right? So God is that structure. Now, a lot of times God only has one rule, bro, or God only has a few rules. And a lot of times we're too into the flesh, we're too into our ego. We simply don't feel like we need to listen to those rules. We want to go live out in the world. We want to live worldly. We want to have sex. We want to drink alcohol. You could do these things, bro. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing to experience any of these things that are on the rim. But when we start doing too much to the point that, the drugs become our God, the money becomes our God, the pretty women become our God, that's where the problem resides. So obviously we're born under this cloak, under the protection of God, right? God will always love us. God will always be there for us, right? But he doesn't let BS in his house. He does not let unrighteousness live in his house, because if unrighteousness is in the house, that means God is not of righteousness, and God is literally the symbol, the sigil of righteousness. So a lot of times God doesn't help us. God's not protecting us because there's certain rules that we must adhere to. There's certain rules we must follow. There's certain ways we must carry ourselves, and there's certain ways we should act that we simply don't act no more. Like, a lot of us, bro, we think we're gonna be protected by God's grace. We don't pray, we don't meditate, we don't fast, we don't show gratitude. We're mistreating people, we're cursing, we're sinning, we're not doing anything that is of God. And you're wondering why all these devilish things have access to you, bro. It's like God says, yes, you could be in the structure, you can be in this house, you could find peace and sanctuary in this place, but you have to do what he says for you to do, right? But we're not doing it, fam. And then we complain about why God don't hear us, bro. You're not by God anymore. You walked away from the house. You've let this world, you let your earthly desires, you let these things, these distractions, your wants, your needs, you let all these things get into your mind where you feel like you have to go chase it, and you run out the house in that thunderstorm. And like I said, God will always let you back in the house, but you have to be of righteousness, fam. He's not gonna let no sinner who keeps wanting to sin in that house, bro. He'll let you probably by the doorway to show you that the house is accessible, but you will not be in the house until you align yourself with what is of God, fam. So obviously there's gonna be certain things in life that I cannot tell you why it's happening, fam. But a lot of the stuff that happens to us, we do it to ourselves, fam. We put ourselves in difficult situations, fam. We leave the house of God, we leave the righteousness, we leave the sanctuary, fam, because we have other desires, because we want to see the world, because we want to experience certain things. And God, like we said, we have free will. God's gonna let your ass go experience. Go ahead, go try it. You wanna go touch that stove, go try it. But God already told you the stove is hot. So I just say that to say this, bro. If you find yourself in a space where you feel like you're out of God's grace, bro, I want you to submit. I want you to pray. I want you to, whatever, if it's daytime, nighttime, whatever time it is, fam, when you go home and you get some time, bro, you just go down and bow. Excuse me, there's flies everywhere. But you just, bro, submit, get on your knees, no, bro, and just thank God for everything you've had, bro. And just understand that we are human beings, and like, we don't have all the answers to our problems. We don't have every answer to every situation, fam. And you have to let God know, like, God, I'm a human being. I need help. I'm hurting right now. I need you. Submit to God, bro, and be committed to the process, and God will help you. But that's all I have to say. I hope this video helps somebody or reach somebody. I appreciate all the support. I'll catch y'all boys in my next video. Okay.